Hey Aquarius, I'm going to do you a quickish reading for the year, this up and coming lunar year, the year of the fire horse, to get some insight into how it might be affecting you, or this year ahead, what it's going to bring in for you. The new lunar year starting obviously on Tuesday next week, on the 17th of February, in Aquarius season. Let's take a look. This is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever you may have strong Aquarius placements in your natal chart. It might resonate with you, or it could be that you find it resonates even if you're not an Aquarius. So let's see. Well, it looks as if your love life is going to be improving, hugely. You might be looking for also a passionate new start, or feeling a passionate new beginning. This could be linked with your work and love life. So that the fire horse is quite transformative energy, and it's going to the year will begin to feel like it's accelerating once the fire horse energy establishes itself. The momentum will change for everybody. Now you could be in a relationship with another air sign, or it could be that you're for this next coming year you're going to find yourself having to work on your communication skills. You might find it difficult to communicate as quickly as you'd like to, or find that there's a lot more communication happening in your life online, or starting an online business even. Yeah, ideally this year you may find yourself interested in a lot more humanitarian opportunities. You may also find yourself wanting to work with people who are less fortunate than you, and could be in a position to help financially. Somebody in particular. You may find also this coming year people coming to you for specific help that you'll be able to give them. But you need to watch your money. Money could be an issue at the beginning of this new lunar year. I feel as if it's been an issue more than is currently an issue. It's something you're working on. You be careful, Aquarius, that as we transition into the year of the fire horse, not to procrastinate too much, because there could be something in the pipeline that needs your attention. I feel a humanitarian issue here, something where you can work with others, be some kind of benefactor. But don't procrastinate for too long, Yeah, your home life is looking as if it's going to improve as well in this coming year. You'll be pleased to know. And you might find you want to put down roots if you have been a little bit during the snake year, if you found yourself being quite flighty, a bit here and there, and not very grounded. It seems that your home life is going to benefit from you being around a lot more. And it might be that you're feeling as if you want to spend more time at home during this next year. Maybe you're thinking of working from home. There's an opportunity that will come up for you where you're going to have to take a bit of a risk. This could be a financial opportunity, or it could be to do with the house. It could be to do with moving home, and you're going to have to take a risk in maybe investing in a new home or relocating. I feel you might be thinking of relocating, and there's possible you're going to have to bite the bullet and not be afraid. Yeah. But you see yourself as being very bold at the moment, I think. And I think this year, you know, you're going to be feeling much more emboldened and a much more almost like embracing an Aries energy, you know, and being more proactive. Now, it could be people around you as well. Be careful of people in your environment or people at work, or even your home life. Addictive, compulsive behaviours. Watch that. I think watch your diet as well. Alcohol, I'm getting. Be careful about how much you drink. If you're celebrating this Lunar New Year, be careful. Now you might be going to business with Sagittarius, or you might know a Sagittarius who could have quite a big influence over your love life. Even you may be connected with the Sagittarius. Or someone is going to be advising you to perhaps slow down, have more patience, and be wise in your decisions over the next 10 weeks, 6 to 10 weeks. And as the Lunar New Year kicks off, I feel as if you will have to get out of a place of procrastination. Perhaps you need to invest in your home. You might not be thinking of relocating, but that's a possibility. But you may feel you want to invest in your home or open your home up. More, you know, have more people around at home. Spending, maybe careful of that as well this next year. But you will be travelling, you will be definitely having to make journeys. Not frivolous journeys. The journeys you're going to be making in this next year are going to be quite divisive. They'll be around enjoyment, you know, for pleasure, but I feel as if the journeys you're going to make will also be work related. There may be somebody that you'll need to visit. Somebody's inviting you, and that could be a Sagittarius who lives overseas. Somebody's inviting you, wanting you to spend time. Quite likely you need to also, as I said, spend time at home, making your house a bit more homely. Maybe it hasn't been feeling homely because in the last year you've been a bit to and fro, not very settled, and you might want to be looking at maybe doing a new kitchen or doing something to improve the homeliness of your environment. Also this coming year, if you're not partnered, you may well be meeting somebody romantically and have someone who's got a good heart. Got to be a water sign. I'd say eight to 9 months into this next lunar year, around November time perhaps, you might want to spend a lot more time at home and be sort of go within, spend that time, spend time with yourself. You'll feel ready to after, say, 9 months or 8 to 9 months of the year of the horse. You may find yourself feeling just a bit afraid and wanting to spend time. So it would be a good idea to make your home as homely and welcoming as you can, a space that you enjoy being in. I feel as if there's a room in your home that could do with a revamp, and you're procrastinating from doing it. Because I think within 88 months from here, 8 months down the road, you'll have achieved quite a lot more than you will have expected. You would have, if you see what I mean. Does that make sense, even? Now, in your personal life, if you're partnered, try to look at their perspective. It could be a year where you need to be open to looking at other people's points of view more than you normally would. Now, the fire horse energy can be kind of rebellious. The Western equivalent of the horse is Gemini, where communication should be working, well for across the board. And it's the element of fire, where there could be I'm thinking, because this year I see a lot more voices being heard, and it is a rebellious, let's say the fire and the horse together is often represents rebellion, and in the current climate protests and humanitarian rights for human rights protests all around the globe, you may find yourself, Aquarius, involved in these protests, meeting new people as well through attending these events, because I feel you're quite passionate, and will be this year, very passionate about your humanitarian issues. And to pay attention to your intuition more than ever. Now in terms of partnerships, romance, I feel that you have had some heartbreak and you've healed that. You're over it. Because the Wheel of Fortune is turning. I feel like you've worked on that. And if you're not partnered, I strongly feel that you could be connecting with somebody. Could be fixed sign as well. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius like yourself. Or Scorpio. And it will be quite, passionate. If you're not partnered, it will be quite a passionate relationship. Now if you're already partnered, your relationship will become more passionate, because your passion will be ignited this year, because you'll be enjoying the things you're doing. You'll feel that you're doing the things you're meant, you're inspired to do. And if your parents are an issue, and you might find in forgiving them for any misdemeanors that you're still struggling with, then that will benefit you, your love life in particular, this coming year. So be grateful for your positive mindset. And there are no limitations, they're all in your mind, so remember that the sky is the limit, Aquarius. And if you're worrying, there's no need. Watch your boundaries too. If you find that because you'll be in a good place, the majority of this year you'll find things working out for you, and you have to be careful of people who might be making too many demands on your time and energy. So be aware of this. Well, that's all I've got for you, Aquarius. Still it's looking like a good year ahead for you. So take care. Enjoy, and if this resonated with you, do leave me a comment or give a thumbs up if you fancy it, and until next time, I send you lots of love. Bye.